Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Bob DiMaria with another episode of Ask Dr. Bob. Some very interesting questions. Number one, Dr. Bob, I watched you on the liver docuseries. Wasn't that a great series with Jonathan? And remember you saying something for eye floaters, and you couldn't remember what it was. Well, this is what I've learned. If your eye floaters, which I know a lot of you out there have them, is caused, from my experience, from a vitamin A deficiency, because the liver is the storehouse for vitamins A, D, E, and K. Starting to eat a medium carrot every day, organic carrot, over time, we have so many people, those eye floaters go away. Hello, Dr. Bob. What can I do about having cataracts and dry eyes and eye health? I was also told I have a paralyzed diaphragm. First, let me direct you to Dr. Bob's Guide to Prevent Surgery. I have a chapter in there on cataracts. Now, this is what I've learned. Over time, your body needs to have 10 parts calcium to 4 parts phosphorus. We talk about that in the book. If you're heavy on the calcium in relationship to phosphorus, you're going to have calcium deposit in your eyes, tartar on your teeth, kidney stones, and arthritis. I may encourage you to have what we call an Opti-Chem Profile and check your calcium-phosphorus ratio. It should be 10 parts calcium, 4 parts phosphorus. Now, in regard to the diaphragm, I would suggest you find a skilled chiropractor in the area, because we know the nerves from the neck, the phrenic nerve goes to your diaphragm, so you want to have your cervical spine checked with films and also have them check your mid-back region. And you can also check leg length, psoas muscles. There's a lot to this. Find a skilled chiropractor in your area. You could always visit me in Naples, Florida, or in Westlake, Ohio with my team. This is a very interesting question. Dr. Bob, what are your recommendations for treating mold toxicity, hypertension, low testosterone, fatty liver, and candida? I'll tell you, you want it all. You want Dr. Bob to answer all of your questions in 1 or 2 sentences. Well, let me tell you this. Number one, whatever you're doing right now, you want to change it, because the direction you're going is not going to sustain you. I would suggest that you may consider scheduling a personal consultation so we could have you fill out a health assessment questionnaire, a toxicity questionnaire, and I can see what you're eating. That'd be great. Go to druglessdoctor.com and consider scheduling a consultation. Have another great question. You're taking medication for sleep and you can't get off of it. You've been taking melatonin, 5-hydroxytryptophan, valerian, GABA, and kava, and nothing has helped. I would suggest you have someone take your blood pressure sitting and then standing and check out your adrenal glands. We also know you can check your adrenal glands out with a hair analysis with low sodium and low potassium. Also on your blood serum test, you may have low sodium with high potassium. Now, if your adrenal glands are weak or tired, you may have difficulty in sleeping. We also have seen people with a B vitamin deficiency not sleep through the night, and when your blood sugar drops around 3:30 in the morning, we also have seen people wake up at that time period. Dr. Bob, does having higher levels of heavy metals cause greater chance for Candida? It's amazing how many Candida questions I've had this particular time. I am sure that heavy metal can impair your body and you're going to have Candida. But I really have found Candida is caused by those people who love yeast, bread, pizza. I also know a precipitating factor could be that you eat sugar, you get a respiratory infection, then you take an antibiotic, and then you're going to have challenges with your growth of every aspect of your intestine. And I believe this is the same person, but I'm going to call this question 5A. What do you think of SIBO or SIFO? And SIBO is small intestine bacterial overgrowth. You know, I think that they just name a lot of names for people that have a gut problem. We look at a blood test. It's called the CBC with the differential. Look at your own. If your basophils are not, if they are 1 or 2, you could have a gut problem. If your monocytes are above 10, you have a food sensitivity issue. And if your eosinophils are above 4, you probably have a parasite issue. That can create small intestinal challenges. You really want to get off the sugar, You want to get off the bread and the wheat. I also believe that the same person asked the question in reference to fruit. Does fruit create fungus? And why do I suggest a half an apple every day? Because we want people to watch the amount of carbs that they are consuming. Because an apple has about 22 carbs, because we also promote beets and carrots. Last question, Dr. Bob, could fibromyalgia in some cases come from Candida overgrowth? I'm sure that it can, but I really have found that most of the time individuals have Candida or they have fibromyalgia